Hey y'all, it's John, and we are back with another episode of Planet Crafter. Now, I have procrastinated doing this episode for a while now because I'm pretty sure I'm going to die this episode, which I also think that all the time. But we only have one food left when we left off the last game, and that's pretty much where I'm at. So I'm going to get some water going, get some oxygen going, and attempt to find some food. Where's my cobalt? Am I out of cobalt? I am out of cobalt. Okay, so no oxygen. And of course I've cleared out everything out here. So I'm gonna run out, grab some cobalt, probably make some air and water over there with the ice and cobalt that I pick up, and I'm going to go find some chests, which I know we've seen some. And hopefully those chests have some food in it. If not, I'm gonna have to go into some shipwrecks or just mass produce heat. I think it's heat or oxygen to get the plant grower going, or food grower. Alright, so I got 3 bottles of oxygen, 2 bottles of water. And yep, there's one of the chests, and I think there was another one over there that we had seen. I know I'd mentioned before that I was gonna try not to open up these chests until I was later into the game so they'd have better equipment, but look at that, we got some food in the first chest, so that's good. There's that other chest. Here is some aluminum. Grab that while I'm out. And more food. Ooh, and some uranium. I'm alright with that. Alright, so we got a little bit of food. That might be enough for me to push for oxygen and hopefully get the plant grower going so that way I can grow my own food, not have to worry about running out and looking for it anymore. Alright, let's look at the blueprints here. So the food grower is indeed under oxygen, and it is about double the amount of oxygen that I currently have. So let's see how many of those we can get going. I have 3 plants. Yep. So let's get 3 of these veggie tubes going so I can get that. So I need 3 iron, 6 ice, 3 of these. So I got everything I need for the 3 veggie tubes. You know what? I'm gonna put these down here so it's not so crowded over there. Do 1. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna run out of power 2 here after this. Yep. And now that we have that going, we do have solar panel tier 2s unlocked. So let's get one of those 2 cobalt. 1 and 1. Do I have 2 cobalt? I have 1 cobalt. So let's go find ourselves a cobalt so we can get the power back up, and then we can get the oxygen. Actually, what, triple? Double? Double than what we're currently getting. I see a cobalt. And voila, we got our tier 2 solar panel up, so we got more power going. Let's get those plants in there and see actually where we at currently. Oxygen, we're at 5.10. What do I have in this small one back here? Let's replace that with that. And put that there, and that there. I actually enjoy putting different plants together, kind of, I don't know, it's a decor thing. I just like how it looks. So we went from 5.10 to 10.95, so yeah, just a little over double. So hopefully that gets us that food grower fairly quick. I did unlock the oxygen tank tier 3, which I have tier 2. What does that require? Hopefully no cobalt. Good, no cobalt. But do I have everything else? Silicone. I think I might be out of that. Yep, I'm out of that. If it's not one thing, it's another. Let's go get that so I can get some more oxygen in the tank and I can be out here a little bit longer. And voila, we have our new oxygen tank. So we are now up to 280. What else have I unlocked? A new exoskeleton. Do I really need that? Not really, not currently at least. Did we get a new backpack? No. Okay, so we have everything pretty much up to date. I don't have the agility boots yet. Should I just... Do I have enough aluminum? No. Okay, so while we wait for our oxygen to go up so that we can actually get the food grower, I'm going to do some reorganizations here in the base. One, I need to actually finish it because it's just one long zigzaggy hallway. So let's work on that, get these. I need to make an actual storage area. This here is pretty much just gonna be crafting for the time being, and our screens. So storage, I kind of want it. Actually, I'm just gonna put it along this hallway here. Let's see, we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna make what, maybe 7, just to make sure that I have enough room for all of our random things. Alright, so I got everything moved. I would just put our storage along this line over here, or this hallway. I did move the plants. I mentioned last episode that we were going to move those so it wasn't so cluttered. So we got our storage of iron, ice, magnesium, silicon, titanium, and iridium, aluminum, pretty much all the important stuff, and then others. And I put all of our plants over here so that way they're out of the way. And I did leave one of the small ones out, and we went from 10.98 to 10.8. So it's not a huge difference, and we are hitting really close to that 12 PPT required for the food grower. And of course I got my food up here in the front because it's right next to the door. I thought it'd just be nice. And we have a lot of meteors hitting, but way out in the boondocks. Except for that one. I don't see anything coming this way. Yeah. It's a long meteor shower. And the meteors are no longer falling, but that's alright. I don't recommend that you guys go out there and collect during a meteor shower, especially on hardcore, but I was constantly looking up to make sure I wasn't going to hit anything, or be hit by anything, I should say. And so far, this is actually turning out to be a lot better than I was expecting this episode to be, considering how far behind I was on the food situation. Oh, you know what? I didn't get a cobalt. Nope, I didn't get a cobalt chest, so I'll have to make one of those. And we should be coming up on the food grower in just a second. There it is. Okay. I was like, wait. Food grower is aluminum and iron. We do have the iron. Oh, and it takes a water bottle. Alright, I have enough for one. That's alright. I'm okay with just one. As long as I have something. Let's put that up in the front because we will need food. Plus, I have my food chest up here. Now I need a plant, which I think I left all the way over there in the first cubicle. Yep, I left all my food plants over there. So let's go grab that, plant it, and then we can replace these with that tier 3 drill that just popped up. Alright, Mr. Food Grower, let's do... Oh, I can't remember which one feeds you more. I'll have to just put one in there and we'll figure it out later on. I do know that we need eggplants for the future other crafts, so I'm just going to go ahead and get that started. And then we'll come back to the squash and see which one feeds us more. Where's... Oh yeah, my food's over here. Look at that. I'm not even used to my own storage system yet. And I have no water on me. Of course I don't. Hey, speaking of storage system. Now what I want to do is, now that I feel a little bit more comfortable, this should grow before I starve, hopefully. I'm just gonna expect it to. If we die from starvation, you can just come back to this clip and tag me in the comment section. So let's get the new drills going, and we don't have the new heaters yet. One of those unlock under oxygen. Of course it's oxygen. That's fine. Let's get some new drills. Those require aluminum, which I have very little supply of, so I'm gonna go right over here to this biome. And this is where a lot of the aluminum is, so I'm gonna collect a bunch of aluminum, get some drill tier 3s going, and maybe even get some bigger locker storage. But let's kind of not speed run, but let's give ourselves a jolt of terraformation and new equipment so I can feel more comfortable running out and doing things. It's such a pretty little area. Let's open up the, oh, more food. Now I'm definitely not going to starve before that one grows. Aluminum. And we got a chest and another shipwreck. That's a lot of cobalt. I don't need that much cobalt right now. I probably do, but I'm not going to take it. Let's see what is in this ship. Now, the first time you play this, you're probably going to run around in circles, but just FYI, just jump up these rocks and you'll find your way into it. Aluminum, yay, and food. Oh my goodness, my two favorite things right now. And we'll grab that. Alright. I am out of space in my backpack, so let's drop these things off, come back. Actually, no, let's drop these off, get some things built up, such as those drills, so we can get the terraformation going a little bit quicker, and then we'll come back and get the rest of those items. We got plenty of food. I'm definitely not worried about that anymore. And we have all the items we need for the drills. So we need 222 iron, titanium, and aluminum. Actually, I have another. Let's do 8. Now that we're getting into these big drills, I kind of like to have them not necessarily away from my base, but at least make them look like they're in the right spot. So we're gonna put this, if it works for me. There we go. Alright, so we got 4 of those tier 3 drills going. And I did replace our small solar panels with these larger solar panels since we had the extra aluminum. And I could actually get rid of all these wind turbines. Hopefully I have enough space. Yeah, it's just iron. Perfect. And now our front yard, I guess you could say, is looking a bit cleaner. Let's get some water. Okay, didn't want to lose track of that. Okay, we have a surplus of iron. We had the drill tier 3s going. We got our food growing. Now I need to get the bigger locker storage because I am running out of space for some of these items. Let's do... That looks a lot better. Got rid of those small little chests. Now I did run low on iron, but which is kind of funny because that's what I was trying to make room for. But I guess I made room for it by using it all. So we got our iron, ice, cobalt, magnesium, silicon, titanium. I do need one for aluminum. And then, of course, iridium and other. We have plenty of space now. These storages hold so much more. So while I continue to wait on the terraformation to increase so that we can unlock the VeggieTube tier 3s and the heater tier 3s, let's go ahead and try to fill up these lockers as much as we can. So that's what my plan is right now. And yeah, let's make it happen. Alright, so we got a half of pretty much everything on these locker storages, at least for the easy materials to get. Aluminum, I haven't picked up any, haven't gone back over there. And everything else is pretty much the same. But good news, our eggplant has grown. How do I... there we go. That gives us 25. I'm going to go ahead and grab that squash so we can see how much that one is. And then we'll determine which one we need to focus on in regards to which one gives us the most food. And I'm pretty sure I would have died, so don't clip what I said earlier. And where are we at here? We just unlocked, yeah, the nuclear reactor. What do I need for that? Uranium rods, which I do not have. Which I believe I need this for, which actually won't be too much longer until I get that. This is at 30. That one's getting there. Actually, right now, it looks like everything's on a pretty good trajectory to, you know, not dying anytime soon. So I'll never have to worry about it ever again. As long as I continue using oxygen and water when I need to. So I think this is a good stopping point. We'll have to just get some more aluminum in the next episode and go get the rest of those items in that shipwreck. But we are stocked up on items. We got our food going. Everything's going up. Everything's looking good. So I appreciate you guys watching. We are definitely not going to fall behind, nor will we die in a shipwreck like I still predict Shaylin's going to do. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Night, y'all.